So I decided to shoot this video at an abandoned school site because we're talking formal education today. Okay? Now, a disclaimer before I start this video. I do not intend to use this video to discourage formal education. I'd be a hypocrite if I did that because I'm a graduate engineer myself. But the purpose of this video is to let us set our priorities right. Formal education, is that the best legacy? We'll find out in this video. First of all, failure at school does not translate to failure in life. And success at school does not translate to success in life. Now, there are several people who failed at school dropouts, like John Rockefeller, Richard Branson, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates. They all dropped out of school, but they were able to succeed in life. And I know quite a number of educated people, master's degree, PhD holders, who can hardly feed their families. That is the situation that we find ourselves in. Now, this is a school, and the students of this school are being taught by graduates. If the school is looking this dilapidated, can you imagine how much salary these teachers are being paid? Find out how much teachers are being paid in Africa. Educated people who had to go through the walls of school, get all the certifications necessary, and they get paid peanuts. Okay, so success at school does not translate to success in life, and vice versa. Failure at school does not translate to failure in life. What do schools have to offer? Knowledge. And somebody may say that knowledge is power. I disagree. Knowledge is not power. Go into the Bible book of John, chapter 13, verse 17. It says that now that you know these things, you will be blessed if you do them. Okay? That means you will not be blessed only for knowing them, knowledge. You will be blessed for applying them. Okay? So, application of knowledge is what is power. Power in itself is not knowledge. A gun is useless as a weapon to somebody who doesn't know how to shoot them. Okay, so if all the legacy you want to leave behind for your child is formal education, they are not guaranteed a better life tomorrow. Let's go. Number two, reason why I believe that formal education is not the best legacy. In the Bible, book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 22, it says, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Okay, what inheritance was the Bible talking about there? Was it formal education? I don't think so. Because formal education, you're not the one that is going to give formal education to your children's children. So they were not talking about formal education. What they were mostly talking about there is a transgenerational something that will outlive you and will get to the next generation. That's what a legacy is anyways. I believe that the thing they were referencing in the Bible is sound financial foundation. Probably a family business that you started, you hustled to scale up, you hand it over to your child. That is the best legacy. A business, a skill that will put food not on the table of your children alone, but on the table of their children's children. Now, we know several families in several countries that are always wealthy. A family that is known for wealth and enormous affluence that has been transferred from one generation to another. That is what the Bible is talking about. They're not talking about one certificate or one kind of formal education. That's not what they're talking about. And, you know, we are living in an era where influence rules everything. I know a graduate of psychology who works at a power plant as an operator, a job that was originally meant for electrical and mechanical engineering. These days, who you know matters a lot more than your certificate or what you studied at school. Let's go. Yeah, this is a school site. You can see everywhere is dilapidated. Okay, and yeah. So, number 3 reason why I believe that formal education is not the best legacy you can give to your child is the high level of unemployment. I don't know the unemployment rate in your country, but I know plenty of graduates who went through the 4 walls of the university. And university education is very expensive, like really, really expensive. I know people who went through the rigors of studying at a university, and upon graduating, they cannot get a job. Okay? For all you know, your barber could be a graduate. For all you know, the taxi driver you saw today could be a graduate. Now, many people now go to school for formality, for bragging rights, so that they'll be able to tell you, don't talk to me like that, I'm a graduate. Is it because I'm doing a menial job? That's why people go to school now. In fact, the pattern in my part of the world is you go to school, get a degree, come out in flying colors, then drop your certificate somewhere, then go and learn a trade. Majority of the apprentices in the mechanic workshops, in the carpentry workshops, are graduates who are looking for a way to better their lives because they have been disillusioned that their certificate is not enough. They need a skill. They need something to put food on their table because companies right now are even de-emphasizing paper certificates. They prefer skills way and above paper certificates. So if the only legacy you want to leave for your children is formal education certificates, you are putting them in a precarious situation. They won't be able to compete favorably in the labor market because the life we live in has moved beyond mere paper certificates. Okay, so if you disagree with all that I've been saying in this video, what if you were put in a situation where your father offered you a degree as a legacy or $20 million check or $20 million worth of investment as a legacy? Which one would you choose? I believe that you would choose the $20 million check because that is financial background, financial foundation that gives you an edge to do better in the world. See, people will not remember those who were coming first at school way long after the school years. I believe that, what about all those people that used to come out first in your class way back when you were at school? Are they the ones faring best in life today? People forget your school achievements beyond the 4 walls of the school. Now, when you get to real life, they want to see if you can succeed at life. So the purpose of this video is not to say that formal education is not a good legacy. It is a good legacy, but it is not the best legacy. So while you're making plans for your children to acquire formal education, which I do support, formal education is good. While you're making plans for them to have formal education, please make plans for them by investing and starting a business which they can inherit so that they can have soft landing, so that they can be able to navigate through the rigors of life. Give them a solid financial foundation and teach them a skill, because that skill will feed them while their certificates might just be lying fallow, idle in their wardrobe. The skills will put food on their table. Okay, that's the purpose for this video. And that's why I came to shoot the video at an old school site in my neighborhood. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, take time to look at the rest of my videos. They're awesome, displayed on your screen. And share this video. Give me a like. Don't forget to do that. It really helps the algorithm to feature my videos more. Till I see you next time, it's bye for now. Hey, yo!